Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to Learning to Live Life on a Budget. This is Moo and I am Millie. Hello, how are you all doing? Moo is not very happy. I'm going to be over here and I might have to, Moo, you might have to go. Yeah, so how are you all doing this week? So today is Wednesday the 30th of November. I was going to say December. Christmas has sprung here. Everything's up and ready. I haven't uploaded my last 3 videos, so when you watch them, or if you've watched them, enjoy. Yeah, it's all been a bit much, and I was so excited in my last set of videos that I filmed because I completed my November savings challenge, and I think I've just kind of wiped myself out a bit. The excitement and that I managed to save £30. I know a lot of people will be like, £30 really? But to me that is like amazing. I saved that by not spending that money, and then I spent it that day, but I knew what I wanted it for. I wanted it for bits on Etsy, and then I did get myself a McDonald's with it, but hey ho. Yeah, and then it's just been Christmas and I've had a migraine, so today I'm a bit like scattered. I'm low energy, but I've got a lot going on in my head because just getting ready for Christmas, and we have like a homemade advent calendar. I think I showed it on a previous video. If not, please let me know and I'll take it off the wall and bring it in. And I suddenly realised that I didn't have anything to put in it, and yeah, so it's been a bit of a week, but I did withdraw money. My finances are not as on budget as I was last week, and so after we've stuffed the sinking fund money, I am going to have to replenish my purse. And I've also changed my setup a little bit. Nothing has changed in the way I'm doing it. It's just what's where and what binder's being used and that. So I'll give you guys a little show and tell. Because although it's Wednesday today, I normally check in on a Thursday, Friday. So it's weird. I'm not checking in until about Sunday, I think, this week. Maybe Saturday, but some things have cropped up, and so because I share everything with you, this is a rolling budget. I can technically use all of it in 1 week and then just be poor for the other 3 weeks. If I want to do that, that's fine. Well, I don't know, we'll see if I feel like that's fine if that happened. But yeah, so I can, it's not like I'm limited. I budget an amount a week, and then if I go over it, then, you know, is there a good reason for it? So we'll do that in a minute, but first we'll do sinking fund money. So the reason why my finances seem a bit, or they feel a bit all over, is because I should have £21.80 here. I spent some money on Christmas in my last check-in, you saw, and actually one of the items that I tried to buy had gone out of stock. Funding me the money, some of the money's gone back onto Christmas, but I also spent money out of treats online, so I had to put that back in my bank, and then it just meant that I had £23.50 left over. So some of that's refund money. Then I'm just going to pause this. I'm going to get Moo out the way. Vamos, Moo. I might sneak her a biscuit. Let's see if Bob comes along. Right, I'll be back. I'm back. There, Bobby and Moo are eating. Frasia's snuggled up. I'm going to try and teach myself to edit videos. Now Moo's going to come put my coffee up here. This is my Christmas mug. Me and my daughter have matching ones. The polar bears, and it's from Asda. Oh, hello, Bobby. You're just hunting for food. Can you just see like the odd paw coming on screen? Come into the view of the camera world. No. Should we just get on with the cash stuffing, because otherwise this is going to turn into another 40-50 minute video and it's going to be crazy. So I don't know what to do with this like £3.50 that I've got, but I know what I'm going to do with the rest. So should we knock out these fives first? So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23, 50. I was going to say 24 then. Obviously the 50p is going to go in the 50p challenge. I nearly said to him, can I have it in 20p's? Just because I knew that I didn't need many 20p's to get to £5 on, oh my gosh, words come back to me, get to £5 on my 20p challenge from Simple Budgets. So medical at the moment for the next year is going to be short term because we're saving up for my daughter's contact lenses, and I've actually made an appointment for in just over a week's time, a week and a half, to go and like try them and see if she can actually put them in and out herself. So the guy told me £30, and then the woman I spoke to this morning said it'd be £45 for a set. So I'm like worried now, but I might just take a bit of extra money with me to the appointment. So I'm going to put £5 in. And this challenge is from Simple Budgets. The envelope is from My Fuchsia Budget Life. Her store is linked below, but Katie's closed it till after Christmas. So if you are liking this, add it to your January wish list. 5. So we're just going to colour in 5 here, and then we'll count it up. So the whole wafty thing is catching on, but I'm just going to leave it to dry because yeah. So in medical we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we have the amount that the guy in Specsavers told us we'd need. I'm not going to tell her either. I've put it in the advent calendar. I've put on the calendar that we have a 9:30 appointment the day before. I just put appointment. She won't question that because I have quite a lot of different appointments on different days. So she'll just be like, oh, which doctor are you going to see today? And I'll just be like, blah, 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 under my breath, so she doesn't quite catch it or whatever. And then on the actual 10th, when we're going to go to the contact lens appointment, I've put Xmas shopping day because she's only got 1 week left at school, and it's her friend's, one of her best friend's birthday this weekend. So they do Secret Santa in their friendship group, but they're waiting for this weekend birthday to be done. So I'll say, oh, we'll go get that. We'll get stocking bits for each other because I've got a tenner to spend on her. She's got a tenner to spend on me. And Specsavers is in the middle of the city centre. And yeah, I'll just say that we're going to do like a big Xmas shopping day because it's like 2 weekends before Christmas. And then in the advent calendar that we have, I've already made a little, I've written on a piece of paper, 9:30 is the time you're getting your contact lenses, and put it in on that day. So we'll get up early. And yeah, we might do Christmas shopping. It's not a complete lie. But yeah, it's going to be a complete surprise. I'm really excited. So Christmas has had a real hit. In my last videos, I completed these 2 challenges. Oh. In the last week. I think I'm on one with the challenge completing, and it's making me excited, but also not wanting to spend money, but then wanting to save money, but then I've saved it so I can spend it. Anyone else ever feel like that? But these are going to go with, I've got a little pile of that I'm keeping of challenges completed. So all that's left in Christmas is in here is just my food vouchers for food shopping, but all that's left is £10, and even my tracker's incorrect because I spent another £3 after I updated it yesterday. Not yesterday, the other day, whenever I updated it. So I'll update that off camera. This is now completely out of sync because I haven't been colouring it. So it had £10 in it, and it's going to get 5, 10, 15. We're just going to keep everything in here now because I'm down to the final nitty gritty. So my daughter's stocking, I need to pay for. I need to give the money for the Secret Santa present. It's normally £10 to £15 that they limit. So I'll do that. The cats are going to get something from me. I think I know what I'm going to get. I'll show you if you would like, because I know a lot of people like the cats. It's only small things, and it's not food treats this year because Bobby can't eat them. So it's been, I think, catnip and probably the type of toys they like. They have a lot of toys though. And pyjamas for me. We do Christmas Eve pyjamas. That's present wise. And then food. I've started, which is why this is so depleted. I did a food shop after I filmed last week, and I decided to take 20 quid Christmas money. I'll talk more about it in my budget with me, but it was a really good trip. If you shop at Tesco's regularly and you have Tesco Club Card, they're doing Club Card Plus, which is $7.99 a month, but you get 1 month's free trial, and you get 10% off 2 food shops a month, capped at £200. So the most you can get off is £20. So if you spend 210, you only get £20 off that shop. And yeah, it was really good. I saved £14 between my club card and the 10% on my food shop the other day, and so that's why I got Christmas bits. So shut up, Millie, too much information. We got in Christmas 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we literally, I get paid my PIP next week, and I'm gonna just do that in a second because I'd like to have a running total. I know what I've spent, but what did I save? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're like getting down to the nitty gritty now. Even like the extras I think are done, and we bought the tree, so that's all good. That's all gravy. Right, should I show you my binders then? So Christmas is still separate. You've had a flick through. Nothing's really changed in here except for the bills sinking fund that I'm working towards at the moment. Is car insurance and Disney Plus are now in here, and then I have one folder for all other bills. So if you see office is on the back of the Disney Plus one, just so that I have eliminated the need for the bill binder. Nothing much has changed in this one, apart from I've taken miscellaneous out and I've chucked it because I swapped all the pound coins from my previous challenge. So I put it in here now because miscellaneous is mainly parking, to be fair, and I only give myself a small amount because otherwise anything could be miscellaneous. But the main big change is this. So we'll stuff these £3.50 in a minute. Oh, and obviously I still have my daughter's saving binder, especially I've had a few new subscribers lately. Thank you for joining us. This is my daughter's saving binder. It's currently empty. She's 15, and so I just want to start saving money so that when she's, I don't know, maybe, we haven't decided, but by the time she's 18, she'd really love to go to uni. So if she leaves home and goes to uni, she will, hopefully I'll have funded this and have a nice binder full of savings for her to set her up. And then I have my challenges binder, so that this is the main change. This is A5. This is, if you watched my channel when I very first started, I'm going accenty now, at the beginning of this year, I had an A5 purple binder. There's my November challenge by Simple Budgets. The cats clawed it up, so I stopped using it. But this is my, basically my replacement of my monthly money binder, because this is bigger. I can have more stuff combined and everything else. So we'll go through this in a minute. I've just put vinyl on it for now. I do have an A5 binder coming from AliExpress, but it could take ages, don't know. So let's do challenges. We're not dice saving, but we have got 50p. So this is from Scottish Highlander on a budget. We're going to put 50p in my silvers jar. We're getting there with this challenge, which is exciting. And then I've got my December challenge from Simple Budgets. That blue is my laminated envelope. And I have my winter challenge from What If I Fly17. And we have £3 left. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to put, oh, I just don't know. think I'm going to do a tree. So I'm going to put, we'll do it, hang on. I was thinking about putting money in Disney sinking fund, but I don't know if there's a £1 still for me to do the hoof or the tail. Okay, yeah, right. We're gonna do a tree and we're gonna hope for the best. So it just, yeah. So now this can get the old wafty wafty. So we just crossed off this one. It's £1. Is that dry? This is why I've got marks on all my things, because I don't wait for them to dry properly. Now I hesitate to put them in the other one. So that's my December challenge from Simple Budgets. Loving her monthly challenges so much. Right, so I haven't labelled these, but I think, because I didn't want to give myself a total, the presents, there's 6 of them, and then the rest, there's 5. So what should we go for? The let's go for the hot chocolate. So we'll put that as £1. That doesn't look very good, does it? I'll write £1 in a smaller pen. So I'm going to colour in a hot chocolate. I nearly did that off camera then. How's everyone? This is not the right pen for this sort of challenge. It's a bit more finely tuned. I'm just going to colour in the marshmallows hot pink. Ooh, I like the pink marshmallows are my favourite. Who prefers the white ones? Everyone's been like, we all prefer the white ones. No. We're going to put the hot chocolate as £1. And then, yeah, we're just going to run this until whenever I complete it, or just the cut-off date is going to be like February time. We'll see how wintry February is. But yeah, so we've got £1 in here now. So that's a nice start. And then part of the reason why I'm switching slowly but surely over to all zip wallets is because that doesn't open. I've clearly broken that one then. It's not because they break. Oh, I hate this. My wallets are a year old. They've had a lot of love and use in their life, and oh, bum. Oh, Fraser, you coming to join us? You haven't been in a video for ages. Come keep the people entertained. He's like, you gave out biscuits and I was asleep. Hang on, I'll be back. So I actually did it, but both the cats think it's food. Hello, Frage. You're going to take up the whole screen now, aren't you? I had to like really rip it, and Moo's on the table again. She thinks that I'm opening food. I did, last time you saw me do this challenge, I coloured it in, and then I realised off camera that I had put the wrong amount in. So I put in the extra £2 that was needed, but we're going to put £1 in to Disney Plus, making it £10 in here, which is really good. 70 to go, I think it is. And we're going to colour in, I've split my nail, sorry. We've coloured in the tail, so let's cover in a hoof. Hoof, is that how you say it? Hoof. I want it to be a hey now brown cow. That's what I want. I hope you can see this, because Fraser, please don't kiss the camera. Me colour in the hoof. This is from Scottish Highlander on a Budget. It was her thank you card when she was Moo Budgets. So, and she still responds to Moo. And it says, my journey from Skin to Savvy, because when I first started watching her, she was from Skin to Savvy. So she's come a long way on her journey. Please go and check her out. She is lovely. And her stuff is lovely that she makes. So she made the 50p challenge that I did as well. So I'm scared that's not going to open again, because that took a good few minutes. And I thought I was going to have to get scissors and just cut into it. I've got spare folders. Oh, okay, Fraser, you realise it's not food. I just found the zip bit. And with Fraser comes the fluff. I need a wipeable tablecloth. The colour of the table is just like that. And I was watching I watched people's videos, and they've got some lovely mats. And then I was watching one of mine through because I knew I'd completed a savings challenge or something like that. And I wanted to make sure I wrote it on the right upload. And I was just like, the table looks horrible. Like, I love the table. It looks beautiful, but on camera, especially there was a couple where I had the light on above me and it just had white onto it. Right, so then basically that is sinking fund stuffing done. So we put £5 into medical for contact lenses for my daughter. We put £15 into Christmas, £1 into December savings challenge, £1 into the winter season challenge, and then £1 towards Disney Plus. So that is all good and all gravy. Then basically this binder is the same as pretty much as the black one. And if you used to watch me regularly, it's an A5 binder. It's just designed so all the labels are the colour of the budget categories, but these envelopes are already old as well, and they have loads of marks on them, so they will be upgraded, but I'm quite happy with how they are for now. So we've got the food, household, cat money. Bobby's money is now in with the cats, because if I get enough saved in there, I'm going to put it into as a sinking fund. There's a sinking fund of an emergency backup of money for him, which is what the goal is. But if I start the month with 50 quid in there and I finish the month with 50 quid in there, you know, he'll go into sinking fund, or that money can go into month ahead and then save it again, because, you know, Bobby has a lower urinary tract disease. He produces too much mucus and crystals, and he gets blockages. So he's on food that is a little bit expensive, but he is now well enough to try the biscuits of the food brand, the vet said. So yeah, that's, you know, and that seems to be really working, because he's not eating 3-4 pouches a day. He's eating 2, maybe 2.5. And then he's having biscuits with it. So yeah, all the categories are just the same: treats, self-care, miscellaneous. Right, direct debits. Basically, it's all of my, do you know how I had all my bills separately before? It's now all in one wallet for direct debits. So here is, this is cut, hole punch. I made this to A6. It does fit, but it just doesn't move smoothly. So I've paid more for this month. So I'll need to redo that. But basically, I have made myself, I'm sorry, I really like these. I know they probably look crap or tacky, but I think they look budget friendly and authentic, because not everything is going to be pretty and well done. I just, basically, I only had like 3 envelopes that would fit in here, and I needed more than 3. So basically, I've just made little envelopes. So this has got next month's money, December the 16th, money for the Pets at Home flea subscription, and then yeah, any money that I'll take out of the bank. So I've got a new direct debit here, and then I'm sorry, Moo's on one now because she's like, I didn't get biscuits, running back and forth. She jumped off the table. And then I've got all the trackers as well, and it's all just fits nice and neatly. These are all the direct debits, so each week I can look to see if I need to take anything out to stuff. Electric was going to have its own one because it is technically a utility bill, but it's also a cash envelope, but I don't top it up weekly. And while we've got the vouchers from the government, the £66 a month that everyone gets, or £400 depending on your supplier and what meter you've got. My electric's on key meter. My gas and my water are also utilities. Gas I now have as a sinking fund, and I stuff it every month, and then I pay my bill every 3 months. And water, after December's bill, I plan to go and do the same with that, and that will be every 6 months. So I just thought, let's keep the 3 main utility bills in here, but I've put it behind direct debits because gas and water will accumulate money. They are sinking funds, but they're here ready to pay the bill. So again, in here I have electric. Oh, it looked like I had no money left in there. Has money in, and I just made these with washi tape. This I'm waiting to see how much my bill is in December, because I have a lot of money credited. I also swapped out, you know, all those £5, I swapped them all out for the gas so that I could keep them, so I can use them in my next cash stuffing. Who needs to go to a bank, eh? Yeah, so there's 200 in there, and then water has nothing currently, and then trackers, and then the water and gas savings challenge tracker from the Budget and Bear. Yeah, and then yeah, just keep them all in here all together because they're all a bit different. Like, say like electric randomly went really cheap again, I wouldn't need to top up as much. I used to top up once a month because that was all that was needed. So it's just all of the, because they're like the main 3, you can't not pay those bills. Guys, Fraser and Moo. Fraser's running away from her. I'm just going to move my penny jar here. What's the matter? Oh, Bobby's watching from far away. They're not normally like this, especially not Moo and Fraser. Moo is a bit grumpy today, aren't you, dear? Then I have my annuals, which basically is purple because it's a sinking fund. So they're my sinking fund bills. So car insurance when it's fully stuffed, and I'm actually paying car insurance yearly. Same for Disney Plus, and then all the other ones. If you've seen my previous videos, you will know. If you haven't, we will hopefully find out on the journey. And yeah, my crappily made envelopes, but hey ho. And then debt, because I don't have loads of debt, but I'm not far off, and I could clear it this year if I worked hard. So I've got my debt envelope from Ira. That's being used with the Little Piggy Saved 55 challenge from My Money Matters Esther to help pay off my phone. And then I've got the Scratch and Save £200 challenge from Budget with Zoe to pay off the tablet. And then my Universal Credit advance will finish naturally this year anyway in August. All my debts have to be paid off in lump sums. I can't just put a £5 on here or a £10 there, so I will have to save it. And my phone finishes at the end of the year as well, but the payment halves, so I'm just gonna keep paying it. And because these are bigger, I can keep my A5 challenges actually in the binder, which is from Abundant Budgets. So basically, what did I decide? I feel like they've gone into the other room just to have a pop at each other. I decided to take £10 out of food. Yeah, so basically I need to take £10 out of food. That's what I had written on my planning. And I decided to take 15 out of cats because I think that was it, wasn't it? I need to update that as well. No, I took the money out of there. Why? Oh, £10 should be in there. Oh gosh, Fraser's on the rampage. I lent money to my daughter. Yeah, taking 25 out just to top up the weekly binder, because basically with the food budget, I took my daughter out and we went to go and get the Christmas tree, and we went out for dinner, not just like takeaway but out. And this is all we have left. And then my mum messaged me the next day and was like, oh, I have like a really long break on Friday, would you like to go for lunch somewhere? And I'm thinking, there's like £3 odd, maybe 4 a stretch. I see some 20p's in my food budget. Help me. So I'm taking a tenner out. I mean, I'd love to be able to be like, I'll pay for us both, Mum, but maybe if I hadn't taken my daughter out, like. And then, because of where she suggested going, there's a big Tesco's nearby, and Fraser and Moo are really loving the pouches from Pets at Home. They've eaten most of them. Fraser only eats really the jelly from the tins, and they had a tin this morning, which is probably why they're both a bit crabby. Bobby's fine, Bobby's happy, but the other two, and they have £2 because I didn't buy the litter in the end, and we didn't really need it, but we will next week. But I thought, as there's a Tesco nearby where she's saying to go, because I don't have a big one near me, basically I signed up to Club Card Plus and I got a month's free trial. Really good. But on Tesco pet food, their own brand one, you get 10% off every time you buy it. And so I thought, there's a Tesco nearby, they prefer the pouches, they love Tesco food, Fraser does anyway. Moo is not fussy either, to be fair, but like Fraser has like allergies and stuff, so I thought I'll put £15 in there, and yeah, I will say to my mum, can we stop in Tesco's and just grab some cat food and get them biscuits, because I'm going to keep their biscuits separate to Bob's biscuits, because then Bob's will last longer. So there's £2 left in treats, there's £5 left in self-care, so that's like another £7, and then there's £3 and £10 in here, 13. So what's that? £20 I could put towards food for my mum, me and maybe my mum, because my daughter's not coming, and then I'm going to cash stuff at the end of the week. So yeah, I just need to be a bit careful. But yeah, in my monthly binder there's loads of pound coins, because I thought, oh, hang on to them, you know, the pound coins and the £5, the ones that you don't get from a cash machine or anything like that, so swap them out and try and keep them moving about while I can. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully when this is edited down, I've cut out the rambling and the cats, and if not, well done for watching. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.